people with disabilities want to feel that their life is valued.
Anthony just helps me to appreciate a lot of the things that I overlook in my daily life.
I've worked at the ARC for a long time, and it's always evolving. Anthony's school life was limited in terms of community exposure. We found staff that felt confident, and Anthony got out there.
Anthony loves to go out and be out in the community and be walking around. He loves being in motion.
The ARC's one-to-one program is a specialized service to provide clients who have intense needs, clients who have medical, emotional, or physical needs, where they can have a staff person to provide them with the opportunity to be out in the community like us.
The world isn't really set up for persons with disabilities, and it's important that someone's advocating for them and helping them to help themselves.
The one-on-one caregivers are a very special team. They take the cues of the individuals who are nonverbal and really know what's going on, and they cater to the needs of that individual.
If we're going to the zoo, for example, we'll meet up at the ARC. We'll go down, catch the train. Anthony loves looking out the window on the train. He laughs a lot. He loves hugging. He's very affectionate. The days go by pretty quick with Anthony and I. We're moving around a lot and going places. I just began working on a communication book, a book full of photos of things that Anthony and I do together. Since he's nonverbal, this will allow Anthony to communicate what he wants to do and what he wants to eat and things like that.
The ARC's one-to-one program is so important because the individuals need the service. Otherwise, they would be at home with their families or at a boarding care operation and not out in the community. Every individual deserves to find their best potential, and the ARC believes that, and so that's our mission, and we have individuals that definitely benefit. They show that benefit in their eyes.
Eric was about maybe 2.5 years old, and we took him down to Stanford because we knew things weren't quite right with him. There was no communications whatsoever with anyone, and he would just be staring off into space, fixating on maybe
doors.
Something on the ceiling, doors.
Opening and closing
Anything
doors.
that was repetitive.
Lights. Switching lights off and on. Not being emotionally there, not wanting to be held by us.
We read a study the other day where 1 in every 166 children is born with autism now.
I think David handled it much better than I did. I fell apart. Lost all my hair. It was like my son had died. But I had to grieve for him, but the grieving never stopped.
Every day, every year, he got a little bit better to the point where he was actually pleasant to be around. We could actually do things with him, but that took a long time.
The ARC of San Francisco is actually the only Bay Area agency that offers that one-to-one level of support.
Eric's one-to-one program has been really his mainstay. Everything revolves around that for him, okay? His jobs, what he does pretty much Monday through Friday.
Eric is just a great guy. He comes in, he cleans up the kitchen, waters the plants.
Part of my job as a job coach is to kind of be a social interpreter for him. He gets along really well with people, but sometimes he needs a little help in finding the best way to communicate.
We have offices across the country. He's always interested in the time, what time zone that is. He likes the cardinal directions. Is this window facing north? Is it facing west? Questions that I wouldn't normally think about. So he's interesting to engage with.
Eric's jobs have given him a sense of dignity, a sense of being needed.
People with autism, they are the people next door. They are people in hospitals, and now they're people in our office. They're people, and they deserve dignity and respect.
Everyone deserves the opportunity to prove themselves and to show that they're very capable and they have a lot to offer. And organizations like the ARC help people with disabilities achieve their full potential in life.
My name is John Connolly. I'm 68 years old. I've been coming to ARC since 2003.
Persons with developmental disabilities who are aging will have similar issues to persons in a population without developmental disabilities, but they have more intense issues because of the disability. Wellness Services is a brand new program here at the ARC. It's a program for people aged 45 and over. It concentrates on 4 areas. Those 4 areas are medical advocacy, nutrition, fitness, and transitional services.
Since John's become active in the ARC, he's much more conscious of his health, his diet, his activity level.
The ARC helped me change my diet. I was down to 215, but I gained 10 pounds, so I have to lose that.
John Connolly, we have worked with on nutrition and weight loss. Actually, those have been our 2 goals. We got him to change red meat to chicken, and we also got him to bring some fruits and vegetables into the picture.
Learned a lot of things here about computers. I like to dance and to exercise. Meet a lot of people that way.
One of the reasons that the Wellness Services offers fitness and exercise program is that historically the developmentally disabled population is a very sedentary population. So they were never really given the tools to find out what exercise can do to make your health better. We currently have one health advocate. One of his major roles is providing assistance and accompanying clients to doctor's appointments and really being an advocate for the client. So being able to teach the client how to be an advocate for themselves as well as speaking up on behalf of the client if they're unable to.
It works really nicely to have this little team that we have here at the ARC supporting us. It's wonderful. It puts all of our minds at ease, I think, to know that there are people here that they're watching out for him.
I'd be lost without the ARC.
Everyone has something unique to give.
He has been able to feel needed and worthy, and we can't be grateful enough to the ARC.
I believe I'm working for social justice, and that makes me really proud. I have a sister with a developmental disability, and I learned a lot about society's inabilities to accept others. I learned early on that there's a way to work and play and to figure out how to do this together, and I think that's my mission.